We are going to solve a two-step equation in this problem. And I call it a two-step because we have to actually take 2 steps in solving this. Now remember, when you're solving an equation, the equal sign splits it in half. And whatever you do on one half of the equal sign, you have to do on the other half. So when you're trying to get the x, or the variable by itself, whatever is most closely touching the x is the last thing you're going to do. So in this case, x minus 3, that's like connected. So that minus 3 is the most closely connected to the x. That's the last thing we're going to do. So the first thing I need to do is get rid of this 4. Now, if you think about this, this 4 is, we're dividing, right? We're dividing by this 4. So x minus 3 divided by 4. Well, we always want to do the opposite. So the opposite of 4 is multiplying by 4. And multiplying by 4 is same as multiplying by 4 over 1. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. The reason this works is because these, think about multiplying fractions, reduce down to 1s, and 1 times anything is whatever you're working with. So I end up with x minus 3 on the left-hand side, and 5 times 4 is 20 on the right. So I have x minus 3 equals 20. Now, if I want to get x by itself, well, the next step, I need to get rid of this minus 3. Well, what's the opposite of minus 3? Plus 3. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides. The reason this works, minus 3 plus 3 is 0, and I'm left with just x, and then 20 plus 3 is 23. So my first step was to multiply, and the second step was to, in this case, add, because we always want to do the opposite of what's given.